the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about Netflix and their live action versions of Cowboy Bebop and One Piece, which I'm sure are going to be disastrous productions. They're not going to be good. I just don't think they're going to be able to pull these off. And just going over what we've seen with Cowboy Bebop, which has been horrible, particularly with Faye Valentine. I'm not looking forward to this show. I don't think it's going to be a good show. I'm really confused to why it even exists because the anime is perfect. Other than a cash grab, there's no reason to do this. But it's happening, and a lot of people have had things to say about it, and at this point, we're just kind of waiting for it to come out. I do think that this is some kind of way to water down anime. I mean, just look at this. Cowboy Bebop Boss Calls live action Netflix series in expansion to the canon. The boss is the showrunner, not the original creator, who they like to flaunt as being a part of this, by the way, even though all he did was give them a note card and has been very vocal about how he has no input on this and has no power at all and can't do anything. But they like to flaunt his name, even though, they're not going to listen to anything he says. I really wish he would come out and talk about that Faye Valentine costume. I'd really like to hear what he has to say about it. But this is something that I've talked about in a previous video, expansion to the canon. So, having a they them character, Faye being more covered up, these are improvements. And now when something happens in this show and it's a little bit more woke and progressive, people are going to go back and say that the anime, this is canon now. They just expanded on it. So this is what it really was. Look, Cowboy Bebop was always woke. That's exactly what's going to happen. I wish that these Japanese studios wouldn't let them make these things. I really do. How much money is Netflix paying for these? I really do wonder. I don't think we'll ever find out the answer to that question. We never will. But do these need to do well for Netflix to really care and keep going? Does it matter if this Cowboy Bebop show comes out and it sucks and everyone hates it? Will they keep doing it? Will they make a sequel even? Will there be multiple seasons? Will they keep going down this live action version rabbit hole with anime? And I think that they will. Simply because, guess what? That awful Death Note movie is getting a sequel.
What a story, Mark.
Now, this is really surprising to me because the movie that Netflix made is awful. It's an awful, awful pile of shit. The only good thing about it was seeing William Dafoe as Ryuk. Now, that was brilliant casting. Really liked him as Ryuk. Other than that, the movie is a pile of dog shit. And most people agree that the movie is a pile of trash. Rotten Tomatoes, 38% rotten by 76 critics. 23% Rotten Tomato score from audiences. 5,000 plus ratings. Most people agree that it's awful. But it doesn't matter. They're still making another one. It's right here. Death Note 2 writer says Netflix sequel will draw more from source material. What source material? What do you have? I mean, the second season is terrible. They did it's not terrible. The second season of Death Note, I think, was a little misunderstood. I think it's not as bad as a lot of people will say. But if the show had just ended, or the manga had just ended, at that certain point, episode 25, I believe 25 or 26, right? That would have been a perfect ending for the series. But That's a little bit off topic from what we're talking about here. This movie I would consider a flop because nobody liked it, but it didn't matter. It's still getting more made. So to me, even if Cowboy Bebop is a failure, they're probably still going to keep making it, which is crazy to me because Netflix has canceled good shows before. And it's like, why do those shows get canceled, but this garbage gets a sequel? There's something weird going on. Nobody's going to be excited for this. Nobody's going to want to watch this. I don't care what you're drawing from. You screwed it up the first time. Like, just leave it alone. But no, they want to keep going with it. And, what does that say about Cowboy Bebop? Well, even if they screw this up and everybody hates it, they're probably still going to do a second season. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what Netflix's end game is here. Just to make boring shit to say that they have a live action anime catalog, maybe? I don't know. But it's concerning to me that, it doesn't matter. Everyone can hate it, but they're still going to keep going with it. Though they say they're going to listen to the fans this time and draw on the source material. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They're not doing that with Cowboy Bebop. Can't tell me that thing's going by the source material. Look at it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.